Good morning, and welcome to my studio. This is the first video I have shot, actually the second video that I've shot specifically for this clay channel that I've just set up. You can see the 4 slabs that I have rolled out and I've begun working on. This is going to be in the form of a book, and over here this is the title page, and right now I am carving the letters that I will inlay with a colored slip. This is a poem by William Butler Yates called the Song of Wandering Aengus, and I started this piece several years back, about 5 years ago, and these were the first 2 pages of that. You can see that this page has a carving on it, and this is the back of the title sheet. So when you flip that page over, you will see this page. And that is a carving that describes this, which is the first verse of the poem. And as we turn pages through the book, on the left-hand page will be a scene describing the verse on the right-hand page. So that's the plan. And right now I'm going to, let's give you a little background on the carving. You can see I've begun to carve the letters, and what I did was I took this page, and I'll try and hold it up where you can see it against the light. Let's see what works. That sort of works. You can see I took a needle and went around the lettering, punching holes, and then I laid that down on the damp clay and punched in holes. Then I take a needle and just kind of sketch in the gaps between the holes, and then I begin to carve. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is carving out the lettering. So I'm going to hit pause here and then mount the camera on a tripod and get to work. All right. These slabs are a bit dry, and so I need to dampen them. When you're working with clay, one of the most important things is moisture control. These slabs have been rolled to about 3/8 of an inch thick to allow room for doing the carving, since I'll be taking away some of the material, and I still need them to be thick enough that there'll be some clay left. going to really saturate these things quite a bit. I'm just using plain water. And then I will wrap them. Now I'll set this out of the way. And here's a clay or a wear board that already has some brown clay on it, so I'll wet that down and wipe it off just to get the big chunks out of the way. And I'm wetting this down so that the back of the page that I'm working on won't dry out. These are the carving tools that I use to clean out the lettering. And then I also have I have a toothpick, and then I have a little piece of bamboo skewer that I've sanded off one end very smoothly. Excuse my coughing this morning. And because I don't want to be working in my shadow, I have a headlamp. And what I'm going to do here, I just noticed when I was zooming in on this before that there are a couple of areas that I just need to press down the clay. After I do the carving, the bottom of the lettering is quite rough. Now I'm taking this small tool here and I'm being very careful in pressing into the clay a measured amount. And in order to be able to have a nice clean line, I keep wiping the little scraps of clay off the tool so that I can see what I'm doing as precisely as possible. hope that my hand's not in the way. I would like to zoom in, but the latest version of the camera on my Samsung phone does not allow me to zoom in and out. I'm not sure why. So now I take this tool. This is the same shape but a larger piece, larger loop, and I reach down in there and I pull gently. One thing I need is a brush. And I go back and forth, digging out clay. This is a slow and painstaking process, but it gives me the result that I'm looking for. Now I'm going to do the wide strokes on the lettering first, just because they're easier. This clay that I'm using is clay made by Laguna. And it is called Moroccan sand. And I prefer to use colored clays in my work so that I don't have to use a lot of glaze. And this clay comes out about the tone of the table. So now that I have got this basically roughed out, this is where the little sticks come in. And I reach in here and I press gently, overlapping all of my little pressings to leave a smooth, compacted surface. And I go tight along the edge of my cut to leave a clean vertical wall. The slip that I'm going to use to inlay these will be one of two possibilities. I'll have to do some thinking about that. Now I'm switching over to the toothpick for the narrow parts. There are two Laguna clays that I have slip made from. One is called Speckled Buff, which is a light tan, more the color of this board. A little bit more kind of a sandy look to it. And then the other clay that I have a slip made up is called Electric Brown, and it has a very deep, dark chocolate brown color when it's fired. So I'll have to decide whether I want a lighter or darker effect. I wear a headlamp because I'm looking down into a narrow channel here where I need all the light I can get. So there you see where I've carved out the W. Let me turn that around so you can get a good look at it. And I will be carving out as many of the letters as I can get done today. I'm here for 4 hours, from 9 until 1. When this is finished, the pages will be standing on edge like this. And as you see, I've had 3 holes punched through the spine, if that's the correct term. And I'll probably have some hollow either pieces of brass tubing, or I might use a dowel with a hole drilled through it to separate the pages out, and then the whole thing will be bound with rawhide. That's the plan. And the pages will be fanned out. This page will sit like this, the next page will sit like that, and so on and so forth, to where the front and back pages are essentially opposite each other on a flat plane, with these others set at 30-degree angle. No, more than that, 60-degree angle. Yeah, 60-degree angle. And you'll be able to look in here and read the text for the scene that I'm going to be carving on this side, and then the same on the other pages. The last page at the bottom just has my chop. So, don't know how this video is going to turn out, but I hope this gives you an idea of some of the processes that I go through with various pieces of my ceramic art. Thanks for coming along, and let's turn this around so it reads. So from me and the Wandering Aengus, if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. We have 2 subscribers so far, and it's only been up here for a week. And be sure to ring the bell for updates, and thumbs up counts a lot with YouTube. So thanks very much, and I'll catch you all later. Looks like I'm going to have to push the button.